Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Hub back in the video today, and today we're going to be talking about the Houston Texans potentially re-signing Devin Singletary, and I love this potential re-signing for the Houston Texans. Now, I have a little bit of a twist to it. I want the Texans to re-sign Devin Singletary, but I want the Houston Texans to go crazy at the running back position. This one will remind me a lot like when the New England Patriots, if you guys remember. Now, the thing is, differences with this was a couple off seasons ago when the Patriots did this. Is different position, and also the two additions they made were out-of-house names. If the Texans did this, one guy would be from another team, then also the other guy would be in-house. But I would love for the Houston Texans to sign and bring in Saquon Barkley, but then also re-sign Devin Singletary. It might sound crazy. The Texans have the money to do it, so why not do it? Saquon Barkley is a guy who's had injury issues in the past, and Devin Singletary has been a backup, in his career, a couple times. He was a backup to he joined the Texans to be the backup running back to Devin Singletary. To Damian Pierce in 2019 with the Buffalo Bills. He was the backup running back, and really the other seasons with the Buffalo Bills, he was the starter from 2020 through 2022. But I think there are a couple teams that would give him a chance as a starter, but honestly, he would still get some good playing time with the Texans as the backup running back, and he would be playing on a really good team. And at any time, he could step up to be the starter because Saquon Barkley has had injury problems in the past. And that's one of the reasons why I would love the Texans to keep Devin Singletary and bring in Saquon Barkley, is because you can afford it. You have the money to afford it. What do we have? Nearly $70 million to spend. You can afford it. You can do it. You can bring in both guys. Saquon Barkley is going to be about $12 million, in the area, $10 to $12 million a year. So if Saquon Barkley's $10 to $12 million a year, Blake Cashman's is not going to be not Blake. I don't know why I was thinking about Blake Cashman. Devin Singletary, maybe he'll be about more than half of that. He might be $7.5 million a year. Honestly, to have a good backup running back, a great running back who is loved by this team, to come in and be the backup when you get a guy as the starter who has had injury problems in the past but is still a star running back. I think it's the dream fit for the Texans to have a running back duo of, for me at least, the Texans to have Saquon Barkley and Devin Singletary as the two running backs. Singletary was good, but from time to time, he wasn't efficient, if we're going to be honest. He played 17 games, 10 starts, 216 rushing attempts, 898 rushing yards, 4 rushing touchdowns. So the rushing touchdowns were kind of low, in my opinion. He also had, receptions-wise, 38 targets, 30 receptions, with 193 receiving yards. Saquon Barkley is a way better running back. I mean, and that's no disrespect to Devin Singletary because, he's still a great running back too, but a reason why I like Saquon Barkley better than Devin Singletary is because Saquon Barkley would bring in more of a receiving back as well. He's a good receiving back. That'd be something great for the Texans to have with C.J. Stroud. And he has more power. He has more speed. He's taller as well. He's he's 5 inches taller. Singletary's 5'7", while Barkley is 6 foot, and he's more versatile as well. He's actually more a lot of everything compared to Devin Singletary. But that's because Saquon Barkley is just this very talented running back, and Singletary is a very underrated back as well. I wouldn't say he's a backup running back in this league because I think maybe 1/3 of the NFL he is a starting running back. Maybe a little bit less than 1/3 of the league he's a starting running back, but I think there were probably about in the area of 8 to 10 teams where he is running back one on their roster. But honestly, I think it would be a great idea to bring in both guys, Devin Singletary re-signing him and bringing in Saquon Barkley. You have Singletary and you have Barkley. You have Damian Pierce as the third running back, and you also have him as a kickoff returner. I think that's the dream, running back trio right there with Pierce, Singletary, and Barkley. Let me know your thoughts on the potential signings to the Houston Texans in the comment section. Do you want the Texans to re-sign Devin Singletary? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Peace out. Go Texans.